Hey, welcome to your Pisces horoscopes for the first week of October, the 1st through the 7th. We do still have Saturn in Pisces, 1 degree, but it is still technically in Pisces. And of course, we continue to have Neptune in Pisces as well, both of which are creating some challenges while some good stuff is taking place too. We'll start with Saturn and work our way over to Neptune. Saturn's opposition with Venus begins this week. Venus is focused on long-term goals, while Saturn is very much focused on the mind and how the mind works. Still in retrograde, still reminding you that it is your responsibility to harness what your mind is doing, and your mind is not controlling you. It's not how that works. Really, this is all about how you approach a situation when you have goals. And we always approach it as human beings in one of two ways. The first way is I'm going to make this goal. I'm going to give myself this amount of time to do it. I'm going to achieve this goal by such and such time. The other way is I would love to make this goal. It's too bad that I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I don't have the support. I don't blah, 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 blah. Millions of excuses coming out of the bag. It really is up to you. You will make or break what you're going to do before anybody else can. And a lot of times people will come in, which are really good excuses of people to point the finger to and say that it's all their fault, they did it. And that doesn't help us any. We're not taking control of our responsibility in this. And when you're pointing the finger at other people, you are handing your power to another individual. And why would you do that? It makes no sense at all. The good news is Saturn's trine with Mars is very helpful. Mars is putting a lot of energy towards those career goals. And yes, that energy can be pretty intense at times. It usually does. So again, Saturn is reminding you your state of mind really is going to make or break the situation. If it's a constant frustration, the energy is constantly frustrating you, chances are emotionally you're going to destroy it. But if you're looking at it as, yes, it's exhausting, but this is what I need in order to get to the next step, you'd probably be a little bit more successful. About Wednesday or Thursday, the moon moves into a trine with both planets, making this a grand trine, a big one, major trine here. And the moon's focus is on our relationship to finances. So this understanding our relationship to our money also helps us to be able to put the right kind of energy into what we're doing to make that money. And it makes a huge difference. This could be the light bulb moment that you've literally been waiting for all this time, right? You've been stuck kind of sort of going around in circles, and then, oh, it was so easy. How come I didn't see it before? That happens a lot, by the way. We also have Neptune. Neptune does continue her grand sextile with Pluto as well as Uranus. Uranus is focused right on the cusp of those you love as well as your day-to-day schedule. And Pluto continues his focus in the past. Neptune's focus, however, has moved into that mind and how your mind works, reminding you that your intuition is should be a really important part of this decision making that you're doing. And if you're overthinking or worrying too much, you're blocking that intuition from coming through. A lot of times intuition comes through in a first thought, just this random thought that just plumps in your head. All of a sudden you're like, where'd that come from? I don't know. Maybe I should follow it. Maybe I got it for a reason, right? That's how my intuition comes through anyways on a fairly regular basis. So if your mind is clouded with too much planning and too much worrying and too much obsessing over who knows what, the intuition can't really get through, or when it does, it's not very clear. And the chances of you actually following its directions are not very good, specifically around Neptune's opposition with Mercury, which is really going to be over pretty soon, but not this week, I'm afraid. Mercury's focus continues to be on career also. So you have all this influence helping in your career, But this overthinking pattern, over planning, over controlling the direction that you're going in your career is not helpful. It's, again, we're blocking the intuition, we're blocking the flow of energy that needs to happen in order for you to be successful. So if you keep that in mind this week, it will go a lot easier for you. Mark my words. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do click the link in the description and send me a copy. I would really appreciate the support. If you're listening rather than learning, that's ko-fi.com/heavy metal psychic. Also check out heavymetalpsychic.com. Whole new website coming here in the next couple of weeks. You definitely want to be there to check that out, because it's, I mean, I'm not making the website, somebody else is, but she's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty amazing. You'll definitely want to check that out. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Make it a great week, you guys. Make it a powerful week. Make it the week that you say, no more excuses. I am going to go as far as I possibly can in these goals, maybe even farther. Just do it. I have faith in you. All you need is a little faith in you too. That's it. I'll see you guys next week. Make it a great one.